Demystifying the simple past passive. Hello, English language learners. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into an important grammatical concept, the simple past passive. This is part of our broader series on understanding the passive voice in English, specifically focusing on how it functions in different tenses. Don't worry if this sounds a bit complex right now. By the end of this video, you'll be handling the simple past passive with confidence. The simple past passive is a tense that we use to talk about actions that were completed in the past, where the focus is on the action and not on who or what did the action. The structure is pretty straightforward. We use was or were, followed by the past participle of the verb. Let's look at an example. Active: John painted the house. Passive: the house was painted. In the passive sentence, the focus shifts to the house, the recipient of the action, and not John, the doer of the action. The verb is was painted, which is in the simple past passive tense. The simple past passive is especially useful in situations where the performer of the action is unknown, unimportant, or obvious. It helps us shift the focus to the action or its receiver. For instance, if we don't know who painted the house, or it doesn't matter who did it, we'd say, the house was painted. Sometimes, we use this tense for formality or stylistic reasons. For example, in formal writing, it's common to use the passive voice to make sentences sound more objective. Forming the simple past passive is easy. Here is the formula: subject plus was, were plus past participle. Past participles are typically formed by adding ed to the base form of regular verbs, like painted or closed. For irregular verbs, you'll need to learn the specific past participle form, like written or taken. Let's see some examples. The letter was written by Jane. Irregular verb, write. The windows were closed. Regular verb, close. That wraps up our discussion on the simple past passive. Remember, practice makes perfect. Try making some sentences in the simple past passive tense on your own. If you can master this tense, you'll be able to express yourself more flexibly and accurately in English. Stay tuned for our next lesson, where we'll tackle another interesting aspect of English grammar. Until then, keep practicing, and happy learning.